I will be on Coast to Coast AM tonight during the last 2 hours with host George Knapp. In celebration of this momentous occasion, I decided to go down a little memory lane with the historicity of my humble YouTube channel. On January 5th, 2017, I made my first video, which was 9 months prior to the To the Stars Academy press conference, where Lou Elizondo, the former head of ATIP and a part of that organization for 10 years, told the world that's where he learned that the phenomena is indeed real.
For nearly the last decade, I ran a sensitive aerospace threat identification program focusing on unidentified aerial technologies. It was in this position I learned that the phenomena is indeed real.
What only a few of the most astute have realized is that in this video I threaded into it the importance of UFO gun camera videos, as well as the proposition that disclosure would happen in 2017. And this video was published 9 months prior to the To the Stars Academy press conference and 11 months prior to the bombshell December 16th, 2017 New York Times article. Here's a recent tweet. It's nice to go back and see how well post-disclosure's commentary holds up. Ryan's first post on January 5th, 2017 predicted military gun camera footage of UFOs and that 2017 will be the year disclosure begins. Holds up pretty well. And here are some clips from my first video on this channel. Humanity has a right to know the truth, that we have incontrovertible evidence that we've been visited. And all you would need is one little thing of footage from a military plane or jet of, whoa, look at that. It's a metal sphere. It's flying 20,000 miles an hour. It's not the Soviets. It's not the Chinese. It's extraterrestrials. That's all you would need. And then we could end the truth embargo. And here I talk about the hope of disclosure happening in 2017. At the worst case scenario, disclosure, I don't think it can go beyond 20 years from today. And that's a pretty depressing proposition. I'm hoping it's 2017 is the year. And once the disclosure happens, may it be in 2017, baby. And finally, here I talk about how the news in a post-disclosure world will be like a constant stream of Coast to Coast AM. Being in a closest post-disclosure world is going to be exciting as all hell. Think about it. The news will be like a constant episode of Coast to Coast AM. Everyone will be talking about it. It will be fascinating. You could be incarnated into this world 1,000 times over, 10,000 times over, and miss this ride that we are about to all go on. And I would argue that much of the news has begun to mirror a Coast to Coast AM broadcast. In the month of July, we had 2 articles in the New York Times broaching UFO crash retrievals. And yesterday, an article came out covering how the Japanese Self-Defense Force unveiled guidelines encompassing that members should record any UFOs they observe so the Defense Ministry can study the evidence. This revelation occurred only a month after the standing up of UAP Task Force, a U.S. tax-funded UAP study program that is the continuation of ATIP. There is a quickening. Those that don't see it don't have eyes to see. My first nickname was Garage Jesus because I filmed a series of videos in a garage and some of my audience started calling me that. Ultimately, this evolved into UFO Jesus, a nickname that I carry to this very day. I will not cut my hair until a huge upsurge in UFO disclosure occurs. I will continue to look like Fabio until that day happens. Thank you for all the support over the years. Without you, I would not be motivated to press on like I do. And I look forward to seeing you tonight on the Coast to Coast AM to talk about the UAP. Special thanks to all my patrons and YouTube members. I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate everyone who has watched this video and slapped a like on that bad boy. See you in the next episode.